2 of Justin Fields facing the franchise Madden 21. If you guys didn't watch episode 1, make sure to go to my channel and go to episode 1. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of the live stream.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years. Waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
Massive flex, but okay.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting. Both of you will be playing.
Chump, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now. So I don't need your heartbreak kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the heartbreak kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college. You're winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
Wow.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida at Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Clemson Tigers.
Trying to do I'm trying to do my thumbnail for my video. Oh, that's why. Year. Hold on, guys. Just give me one more second. I upload this time now. What was this? Okay. Ready. As always, I'm just gonna play offense. That's me. Why does it always say player in college?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right. That's caught inside the 20.
Oh, so
and he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And now he's going to use his legs. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. From 17 yards out. And Clemson has taken the early.
Oh, dropped it.
On first down, Jewell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, and there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about the guys who throw the football and the guys who catch the ball, but the runners are still vital, and that was a pretty good run right there, a good illustration of what he can do. And they're counting on those kind of runs to help them win their conference, because you and I both know that's the best path to the college football playoff. Win your conference first and give yourself that opportunity.
All right, we'll take the flag. College player.
And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Let's go. First down.
Pick up of 38.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes
go. That's a dime. Touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Let's go. This is a white side. Touchdown. White side touchdown. Okay. Get a dime with
the play action fake.
Miller.
Look to throw.
Dime with Miller. Touchdown. Use the speed. Touchdown.
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A big play there. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. At the 30.
Go Miller! Keep
this time for Miller. And that's
Let's go!
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the They'll try and start this drive in the air. Simpson reels it in over the middle.
Touchdown.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Down.
Let's get some money to our running back.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. 4-A. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Complete, the tight end Rivera. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
46-yard line.
He'll buy some time right. The 20. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Let's go.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way
I don't know about y'all. I'm hyped up.
Give him 30 yards there. They'll run on first down.
Touchdown.
Jewell.
Touchdown.
And he will
Let's
take
go.
this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
For our first college game, we're actually doing really good. We just so flew.
Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Okay. Oh my God, that's just nasty. That's just
nasty.
nasty.
Down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
One-handed.
20. And he will score.
That's one-handed.
Danny Simpson on his way to...
Jeez, we're on a monstrous game today. Sheesh.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll run it.
Bird. Oh! Oh! Still up. Okay.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Oh my
and he will
God!
take this in for a Clemson touchdown. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Ooh! God! Oh my! He took out.
10 down for Clemson. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
Tigers 63, Gators 14.
Let's go. We're still in it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
If
and
Coach
they'll let
doesn't
that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Make will. Should open up.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping.
Oh, he's
right.
burned.
He's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, that would have been a
Almost
touchdown.
picked off. It would have been
I
the first
just
INT
now
of the game.
saw that. That
Instead, second down. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's got this down to the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So first and 10. And
Get
if
it,
they
Miller.
score on this
Go,
drive,
go,
might
Miller,
have to
go.
start digging
Go,
in for
Miller,
second
go.
half
We're ready
blowout
for
material.
it. Touchdown.
And that is caught.
Clemson Tigers.
And this is...
Oh, why are you mad?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Oh, what a juke into space. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw.
It's a gain of 8.
Oh, Miller, go.
Second and 2.
From the
Miller,
midfield
go.
stripe, they'll look to
Go,
throw.
Miller, go.
Going up top for Miller.
Oh, that would have been it. That actually would have been it.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He can run for it, and he will. Sheds off the tackle. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Oh,
and he will score.
nasty. He broke those ankles. Defense isn't really doing that good like before.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
Get off me!
Unable to correct. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. They begin with Henry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. He's brought down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
this is a professional running back right there. So that's not,
until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Going deep for Walker.
One-handed.
That is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown Clemson from 8 yards.
No way. We're going to get out of it. We also might.
They'll start with the option. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Okay. Nasty juke. And that's
a big time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh!
A scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
And you hurdle him. And you hurdle him. Let's go.
25 yards as his guys kick.
Let's go, Clemson. Oh, way. No way.
On first down, Jewell.
Oh.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a
ball, baby.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now it looks like he'll throw here on the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. A beautiful spin and room to run.
Oh, he still had time.
Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Clemson now with a 1st and 10.
We want big boy 100, boys.
They're going to look to throw.
Shoot.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That, front line backwards.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Wake up.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap.
Why can't you
These
just
dishes
do
have
it
been
yourself?
lying in the
Since you're,
sink for almost 2
you
weeks.
don't have to.
I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster.
Just wash
Leaving
it.
everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who called
You're
up your button
ridiculous.
died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Oh, this whole thing again? Are you dumb? I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Texas Longhorns taking on the Clemson Tigers. To play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. Gun. Here's Warner. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Case Walker complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, Warner firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They'll run on first down. Pierce wiggles free. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Warner from the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, he's going to make a play for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
At the 42-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Warner over the middle, complete. That's Young. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 23.
First down. Here's the run with Martin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The ball
pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And now loose football. Martin lost it. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A big play there. 84 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
Horns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? To throw on second down, Warner toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw on third down, Warner, and it is incomplete.
Intended for number
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 23. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Now he steps away. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And that is caught. Touchdown Clemson. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Well, we discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score. The Clemson Tigers 21. Longhorns nothing.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
4-yard line.
From the gun, Warner. Throw left side, complete. That's Martin.
Complete to number 25. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
21-0 our score after 1.
The score, Tigers 21. Longhorns nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Operating from the gun. Almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw here. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Now he'll pull it down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Going to hand to Jewell. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Eluding the pressure right. And right side, Henry's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Jackson Henry, 30 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offensive coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down? We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was this successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On second down, Warner throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Warner. Wide open receiver, complete. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the defense. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up, trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
A good pickup there, a 22. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidated.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on.
For the extra point.
Defensively,
and all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go. And he loses the football a second time.
That is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run again on 1st down, Martin. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
19-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They look to throw.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To throw again. Warner throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive.
And oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. Do what we do. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now a first down throw, Warner. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on second down, Warner. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Operating from the gun, Warner. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
Going up top for Miller. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. First and 10 now for Clemson. Clemson fans right now saying, Tommy who? Because it has been all Tigers here as we reach halftime at Arlington.
Longhorns, nothing.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Takes over first and 10.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A big play there. 57 yards. And this offense is running away with this. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. The quick slant caught. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Slater on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Didn't work. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
The ball carrier.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
He finds his turn. And look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
19-yard line.
And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open. Was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick...
And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. This is really something for a guy who's been rotated in and out of this offense. Heck, the last 2 games being his only back-to-back starts, he has come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And still, you got to think there's going to be talk about Tommy Matthews. So get ready for all those sports radio debates all the way until kickoff of the national championship game. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On 3rd down, it's Pierce, and he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
The 37-yard line.
Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. And now loose football. Fumble. Martin lost it. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a foot?
And it is caught. Touchdown Clemson. Jay on right side. 37 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes. And you think about this guy, as we said, rotated in and out of the lineup all season. But right now, he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Slater on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train? And now loose football, fumble, Martin lost it. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll run it. He finds an opening past the 40. Brought down at the 43. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Third down. Steps away. Walker with a grab, left side. 20. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. Fighting through. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter.
On second and goal, here's the option.
They'll find Miller. That's complete.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. On play action, they'll throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. The passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Warner throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Incomplete as well.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
Running into the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
He'll return it from the 6. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down. On first down, Jewell. And be backed up to the 24. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be third and long.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up third.
On third down, Jewell. Look at the spin. A second fake. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive.
And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A big play there. 45 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, folks, this is just getting ridiculous now. 7 touchdown passes. He is no doubt making up for lost time, putting an entire year of stats essentially into one football game. And by the way, those 7 touchdown passes, a college football playoff record. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just head on to their big lead.
Tigers 70. Longhorns nothing.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
And now loose football fumble. Martin lost it. And the defense will get their hands on it. Go the other way.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. My goodness, it'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. There he goes, right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
pass should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, what a great start to the season here, the College Football Kickoff Classic. And for the junior quarterback, a first start and a first win, and a very big win at that.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the Clemson Tigers.
You okay, son? Yeah, Coach, I just...
Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here. Hurry.
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
One shot. That's all I...
Now the pressure perhaps getting to this young quarterback. Clemson trails at the break. Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national title game. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. After the departure of Tommy Matthews at the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't have.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going deep this time for Miller. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. A big play there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First, and certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. Downey. They'll look to throw now on first down. Completion left side to Miller. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either...
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. DeAndre Jewell. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's got Miller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Jewell. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll run with Jewell. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
20-yard line.
Henry. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. Celebration time on that sideline. It took a change in quarterback as thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! I can't believe my mic was turned off this entire time. Food, hello.
Tommy's injury certainly was a setback.
Let's go.
But the bond that these two kids had really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak Kids was out there in the second half, Tommy's spirit...
Well, not the entire time, but like...
You here for Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
No, we're rivals.
This season.
I think there's only one individual on everyone's mind tonight. This one's for my brother, Tommy Matthews. You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh, man. That's so cool. Thanks so much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys in their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kid, so I stayed behind, make sure you were all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
Hey, they did leave you the trophy. They wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up.
Wow.
How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
It's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make him win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Together.
I should have the flight.
Is that him? He's an hour early.
Oh, it's the ugly-looking coach. Gosh, looks like I puked my pants.
No, I was just suspecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
He looks like a girl that puked
So,
his
you
pants
here for the
during
party?
puberty, and now he's old.
Give me a minute.
She's all old and stuff.
Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure, talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me.
Something good, I hope.
Well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and they'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy for that matter, or the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
What?
But
for all that we did,
how could you possibly make that
we
decision after the title
scored
game?
like
Is Tommy even gonna be
90-something
able to
to
play?
0 or
Yeah, I
something
spoke with
like
his
that,
doctor.
and we've
Valve
been
replacement
winning
surgery was
all the
great.
times with
It's gonna be
me,
right as
and
rain.
Tommy has a heart condition.
Just don't understand.
Yeah, same.
I know
Look,
this is
she's
hard
too.
for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. But I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it
Shut up, Coach. No one wants to
means
hear
that you
you.
are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft based on
Yeah,
what you did
that's
last
exactly
year.
what
I'd say
we're
you'd
gonna
be
do.
lucky to
Sorry,
get picked in
Tommy.
the third round. But realistically, you're looking at a late round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your Heartbreak Kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak Kids. I appreciate the faith, Coach, but if I'm gonna play QB at the next level, seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true.
Wow. I did not expect all this to come to a head so soon.
Well, anything you need, just call. And when those NFL coaches come calling, trust that I'll have your back. No, do not shake it. Oh my gosh. Why are you hugging him? Oh, I like how Tommy's
sure
just
what's more
standing right
strange,
there.
that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Wow, very funny.
So, the NFL Combine, I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever really say you're ready for. That's how the week felt to me. No. No, this cannot be happening. Oh, and I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said...
Wait a minute, I know exactly what I could do. So I can't get a really fast time. It's not really cheating, is it? Okay. No, it's not cheating, is it? No, it's not cheating. Okay. Hold on 1 second.
This is the... crop of elite NFL. Before...
you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Right. How'd it go?
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could swing that?
With as much adrenaline as I have coursing through my veins right now from trying to find my cleats, there's no way I don't beat the combine record. I tell you what, I'll be even faster. Just watch.
Now that is what I like to hear. You're going to be helping those kids.
Alrighty.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids. An intriguing draft prospect, to say the least.
.46. Alrighty, let's go. 4.46. How?
We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Hold the phone. Never mind.
Okay. Cougar 19. Hi. There we go. Let's go now. Go. Take your time.
Are you oh my God. What?
Let's go. 18, go.
I didn't know Madden was that sensitive. He caught that in bounds. Madden, are you that sensitive? Are you that sensitive? God. That's not my fault he wanted to do a jump ball.
Well, today had a little bit of it all. Select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Eisen.
He could have just hit it in there and then caught it.
Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Sure, the experts have done 2.7 million mock drafts, but you can toss those babies out the window. And we're back in the fourth round of the draft. The talent herd is beginning to thin, but there are still some...
No way he
studs
gets
out
drafted round.
Hey, this is the offensive coordinator of the Chicago Bears. How you feeling right now?
Oh, everything's great, Coach.
Well, look, son, we've been following you for quite some time, and we believe you could
Yeah, drafted round 4.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. And I'm ready to do whatever it takes to show you I'm worth your pick.
I know you will. I'll expect you to show up ready, okay?
I'll be the first one there. Can't wait.
And I'm just getting confirmation that the pick is it. Let's take it to the podium to see who the next pick of the draft is going to be. What a phenomenal pick. This kid has shown some elite abilities on the field. He's a freak athlete, totally capable of taking over a game in the right system.
This is the player card. This is your development trait. Superstar.
Six rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me. Now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams.
We're 70 overall.
This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in the
You got probably
I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers on the bread and butter. What we ate for dinner, so I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count.
At your first training camp, who helped you adjust to NFL life?
No matter how ready you think you are, nothing really prepares you for the big leagues. So I appreciated having him as a guy. I didn't realize just how much impact it would have over the course of my rookie year, on and off the field.
Well, we finally get to see at least one of our beloved Heartbreak Kids in action on the field. Look, I'm a founding member of the Heartbreaker fan club, going all the way back to their high school days. So, needless to say, I for one have been dying to see them step onto an NFL field and show everyone what they can do since we last saw them lighting the world on fire in the college ranks. But as excited as I and the rest of the Heartbreakers are to see them take the field, it's a moment we may all have to wait for until next season.
We are fire.
The veteran players were encouraged to mentor the new guys on how to succeed and push us to be competitive, even in the preseason. I appreciated that he took me under his wing, and our extra reps after practice helped me get dialed in.
I don't think our entire career will be with Chicago.
All right, man, eyes up, eyes up. Take a look what we got here. Let's remember what we're running here, okay? The offense hasn't seen this all season. We're gonna get at them. Execute your assignments and it'll be a party in the end zone. All right, let's get it.
Okay. this feel like Madden 20? This looks like Madden 20 because his numbers don't move. Oh, this says gain a first down. It doesn't give us a direct play.
Now that's what I'm talking about, fellas. I don't know what happened between last week and...
See what I got, man. Let's go.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay.
Our first NFL
Today,
National Football League official game.
Chicago. It's a special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
First opened way back in 1920. So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete.
I'm going to take out my mic for only this rest of the game.
Mark him down at the 49.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And Charles, very interested to get a look and see what we have in this young quarterback drafted back in April.
He's a guy that impressed me. I watched a lot of tape of him in the lead up to...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them. I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Forced out to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. A good pickup there, a 22. And we remember this quarterback well, as star in his college days, opted to leave school early to enter the draft, and now he gets his chance to prove himself here.
He's been looking forward to that for a long time because there were people that questioned him leaving school early. They all thought he needed extra seasoning. I think we could say that about just about every college player. But to me, it was time. He needed to go. He was ready. He had accomplished everything that was possible on the collegiate level, won a national championship a year ago. Now he gets a chance to test himself each and every day. It's the best the NFL has to offer.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
That's good for a shot.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
We remind you, coming up at halftime, Charles, you want a way to enhance your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So many good running quarterbacks nowadays, Charles. You almost have to be mobile if you're in that position, and he shows off a little bit of that elusiveness there.
That's how the game has evolved. We actually accept the mobile running quarterback in the NFL nowadays.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. So we have reached halftime in our... Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter three. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 20. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man open. It's Wims. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Javon Wims, 77 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. Javon Wims. Javon. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw now on first down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Javon Wims, 75 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like...
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now a nice play defensively on first down, as this is knocked away and incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will have... the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good job. There's certainly a lot of quality receivers on this team, so he's no lock to make this squad. But the way he's got to do it, make every routine catch that comes his way, and mix in some of the big-time ones like the one we just saw there.
The pass. Incomplete. Intended for Ted Ginn Jr. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Come on, dog!
Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check, and they're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The pass.
It was Sheldrick Redwine with good coverage that time as he was there to knock it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will... Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
For a Chicago Bears.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good.
The kick is good.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
38. Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
For the Browns field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good.
Keeps the score fair.
Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And they take a knee.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
So bad for that kicker. He was so close too. I was like, no way he's gonna make that.
I was hoping for good news.
It's not letting me. Bruh, it's actually. Okay. I had to fix it because it wasn't doing so great. Oh.
I tried to come to terms with the fact that my view for the rest of the year would be from the sidelines and not the line of scrimmage. But life has a way of surprising you sometimes.
Okay, we're gonna wrap this video up right here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And bye guys. Peace.